Hey, what up? This is Uce Mecca, posting up another video. And this one we're playing Search and Destroy. I'm playing with all the Usos, and we actually have a few other Usos on the other team, so that's usually interesting. I think I prefer it that way. I'd rather play against, well, it depends on my mood actually. When Balangis are talking smack, then we usually like, playing against them. But for the most part, if it's just a relaxing day, we just want to take it easy, just want to have fun, then usually we'll just get 6 of us, and then we'll just invite a whole bunch of Usos. That way, it's just a fun day. That one, I knew there was someone behind that, so I tried to shoot a rocket and freaking failed right there. Miserably. Yeah, no. So now we get to watch Lolo go to action and see how he does. He's another member on the team. He's probably one of the best players in all of Call of Duty history. I'd have to say he's up there with what's that guy's name? I think his name was like MLG Jackshot. I think Jackshot was like rank number 1. I think Uce Lolo's like rank number 2, maybe 2.5. I can't remember. So if you're out there and your name's Lolo, be proud, because you failed right there. Oh man. Well, that's one of the few times that he failed, and the only reason why is because he's playing against the ranked 3rd player who's Uce Titan, or his name is Uce High Chief. Anyways, this is usually what I do when it comes to search and destroy on this map. And we're defending. Yeah, he was kind of disappointed that I stole his kill, but hey, man, if you can't finish them off, that's why I'm here. I'm here to finish them off before they do. So I usually like to defend this bomb site because I hate rushing. Like, I'm not a big fan of search. I'll play it, but when it comes to defending, I'll usually stay home and defend the one that's closest to our spawning point. And there you go. Finish off that dude. Not really. This was actually the last kill. But yeah, I usually when this map starts, I just come over here and just wait. I give it about 4 or 5 seconds, because of course they won't be able to reach that part quicker than we do. But yeah, they rushed really fast. My kill streak was that UAV, the Predator, and I think the Harrier. And then I'll just sit over here and make sure nobody flanks from the right side, and call it out when I see an enemy. And this is one of my least favorite search and destroy maps. But as you can see right there, I just push start, make sure I see where the enemy fire, because I heard a gunshot go off, and so I push. Every time that happens, and it's kind of just a little tip, but it's a little annoying when teammates or anyone doesn't do that. Like on my team, you hear gunfire. Yeah, that was pretty funny. You hear gunfire from the other team and you don't push start. Come on, that's kind of basic, like, knowledge. So just a little heads up, little tip. Whenever you hear gunfire from the other team, just push start real quick, see where that red dot's at. This one kind of stuck the Predator missile from some people running away. Don't ever try to run away from my Predator missile, because it'll just make it that much more embarrassing when you die. Finally get my Harrier, and I don't like using like when I get my Harrier or something, even sometimes like I get my UAV, I just save it. For some reason I save it for the last round. I don't know, I just feel like, you know, last round is all or nothing and I better come strong, so I usually save everything for the last round, but I don't know. I saw the red dot there earlier, and so yeah, try to go for the bomb. I should have swept around. I know I'm kind of new to search and destroy. I've been playing a lot of hardcore headquarters. I'm not really that new, but now I'm like really into search and destroy. Now that I've prestige to the 10th prestige and can't go any further, so I call my Harrier because I feel like this could be the last round. And I rush tunnel. One of the worst, deadliest places to rush is that underground or that tunnel area, because usually people will just rush that spot and they'll just noob tube right down the middle. They'll do whatever they can and you end up dying. So I took the risk, and like I said, and I throw a stun grenade that way because that's the same spot that guy hit, and I get flanked from behind and die. Now we get to see Kramer's go to work. He, I would have to say, is probably ranked in the top 12. You know, congratulations to him and having a baby and all, but just ain't cutting it being the top Call of Duty player just because spent too much time with his newborn baby. So sorry Kramers, and you'll see why he's not that good. No, just kidding. He's pretty good actually. Yeah, that's why. Denied. Something about High Chief. He just likes rushing and just likes putting people in their places with his shotgun. But you know, that's one of our best ways to practice. We gotta put the best on the other team as well. That way we can practice our MLG skills, you know. So they call their UAV, and I know I'm kind of screwed. And I take these two guys out. I'm like, oh my gosh, they got their UAV. I don't have cold-blooded on, so I'm like moving around in this general area, trying to go back and forth. And I take 3 people out. I throw a dying grenade and get lucky. And he couldn't believe it, but you know what? When I have a grenade in my hand and I throw it, I just make sure I kamikaze style and just throw it down at the ground, so there's no way for you to run away. 3-on-3, switching sides, playing a little defense again, and I do my same routine. I go over here and I wait. I give it about 3 seconds, but I see teammates, they just love rushing. So I'm like, well, there's no way I'm gonna kill myself with my teammate doing that. So I go back and I sit up over here. I fail miserably because the UMP, the gun is so light that like it's hard, you know, it's hard for me to aim. It's kind of weird, but the UMP is actually one of the strongest SMGs out there. From what I heard, the damage, is like consistent with the distance. It'll always stay the same. I took that last guy out and I get the defuse, but yeah, the UMP, the damage is always, it's consistent from 10 feet away to 100 feet away. It'll always stay the same damage. The other SMGs, it decreases. The farther you are, the lesser the damage will give. So those of you that like the UMP, I understand.